lurking but around. Hey Larry, how you doing? Got 2 minutes before, so I can't really control how these advertisements do, but for now we can take care of it.
Hey, thanks for checking out the first two on TCV. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember, the revolution will be televised.
Got a few minutes before we start, so once we get ready in 1 minute, I'll take care of things. So this should be good. So I'll take this opportunity. Alright, let's do that real quick. Get it.
Incoming transmission to the righteous absolution. Captain to the bridge.
Well, that takes care of our usual stuff, but I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome aboard the Twitch broadcast ship, Righteous Absolution, the top-of-the-line ship for all your streaming needs. I'm the Trojan Virus, TCV for short. Today's Friday, so we're back to Mass Effect. For those curious and want a little bit of a recap of what the heck happened so far in our early stream, we're Commander Shepard. We were given we became the first human Spectre in ever, as we are pursuing another rogue Spectre named Saren. In our first mission, we rescued Liara Tassoni from a Prothean ruin, which turned out which turned out she may have knowledge about more about the mysterious Protheans, among other things. Meanwhile, we also dealt with a lot of other side stuff, dealing with thresher maws, dealing with synthetic creatures, among other yadas. But for now, we got to get ourselves ready and set. Now we just came back, and now we got some new missions, such as rescuing a human being. We've scanned all the keepers, and got a few side missions we got to deal with. So then we get ourselves ready, steady, and moving. So we better get ourselves ready and deal with others. Complete some missions, deal with some of that. If we can deal with that, we can get ourselves moving. It's gonna be good, to be honest. First things first. But it's gonna be interesting for those wondering. We also got a few new abilities. With that, we got our biotic, so we could do well. There we go. But it's gonna be fun so far. Now that we dealt with that, because I'd like to be able to. We want to be able to get to some fun stuff. So the interesting thing of the game is you do got other DLC actually. And come on, for gosh sakes, there we go. There we go. Start the game. Takes a while to wake up because you know how these games are. Do. It takes a while, you know how that is. But I do like the game so far. Throughout our game, we managed to have ourselves a motley little crew. Here we go. Now we got to deal with that. So, how's everyone's Friday doing? I'm sure everybody's doing well. Yeah, we also got the particle flare, so we just got to go to load game. There we go. This is the one we need. Save 5. Yeah, we were right here. We helped out with a mission. So now that we got that out, oh, Barlavon, this guy.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepherd, and you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else to offer.
All right.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, for those curious, if we were to basically take the offered mission before we did before we got Rex, we would have gotten more information. But since we got Rex in our group, let's get to the markets. I want to be able to get see if I can get some decent armor. I want to get some supplies before we depart.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Let's see, we got heavy armor human, which is assassin. Let's see, compare. Yeah, we already got gladiator. Avenger 2. That's Assassin 4. That would be good for Caden, I think. I'm trying to prep up some stuff before we proceed, since we're going to be dealing with some better armor. Come on. Let's do some equipment. Let's see. Nope, we don't need the Avenger. There we go. Gladiator. We don't. There we go. That's a little better. I think now we can just get ready to go on our mission. CSEC. Now we just head over. We gotta rescue one of the. We got a mission we gotta deal with. Some side missions before we proceed, because we're gonna need a little bit of some experience and money. So here we go. Where are we? Oh, we could just also head up. Why don't we also head over down and see what we can get? No, that ain't it. Wrong spot. We need to find this the wreck area. Oh yeah, this area right here. Let's see. Get it. No. Put it back. Put it back.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
All right. Hello, Onyx. Heavy armor, human Onyx. There we go. That's a little better. Anyway, let's go to dock and get ourselves moving.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Yeah, for those in lore, that's a little piece of lore that's going to play important, but the Rachni were basically giant... Wait, this is the wrong this is the wrong spot.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Ha! Yeah, wrong door. Turned out this is if you want to go here.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Yeah, we know that's Saren. Oh, that's weird. Alright, time for us to basically head out.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Alright, time to go on.
Message coming in. Passing
Oh.
it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Yeah, for those wondering, that lovable voice is none other than Lance Hendrickson, aka Bishop from the Alien franchise. Let's take a look at our mission. Here we are, journal. We gotta deal with the hostage, so we gotta go to the Fontaria, to the Farinata system in the Hades Gamma cluster. Here we are. Hades Gamma would be... Here it is. Dees Baritana. We gotta get ourselves ready.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War.
Uh-oh.
Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Yep. MSV Otario. There it is. The Ontario is a Quolum-class modular ship, conveyor of human design, configured for mixed freight and passengers. Hauling makes it a hard burn for the cover of an asteroid cluster. There we go. Yeah, we got some new points. Let's see. There we go. Yara's got some points. There we go. Hello. At least we got some new equipment, so let's give some of our guys a little bit of some love. He's got... Hold up. He's rocking... Cypher 2, that's a blue wire. Guardian 4. Damage protection, no tech biotic. I guess that's the one where we found out. I was wondering, because I know we didn't know which system we were going. We're just going to Hades Gamma. Next thing you know... Okay, we're now stuck on a board ship, so we don't know what the heck we're going to be dealing with.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
We should make haste if we are to save the chairman.
Okay, that was bull. I didn't even know what the hell hit me. I was stuck and I couldn't move. Okay, now that we're prepared, we can deal with the sitch.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Okay, this is bull. Okay, this is getting bullshit. Okay, that's bullshit, so I have to find a way to ambush them. Or run out the hallway, because I think what happens is we're getting stuck in the area, and then boom, we're killed. And they like to rush in.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Save the chairman.
I think that's all of them.
Go, go, go!
Get up, 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 up. Come on!
Time for revenge.
Won't get me next time.
Alright, where the hell are the others?
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about
all
this.
Right.
Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What? We're supposed to trust you?
I'm an L2 like you. Trust me. The commander can make sure that Burns follows through.
Sure. You promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
A 5th Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
Well, that actually worked out well.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna be taking some supplies so that, you know, hey. There's the bridge. Anyway, that's base. Yeah, that one's harder because you're dealing with biotics and they have the ability of neutralizing you, so it's kind of a frustrated moment. Oh, we got some new stuff. Oh, wait, what the hell? There we go. At least we can give her a stiletto 4, which is perfect. So we'll Omni-Gel that. That should definitely work out. We just basically averted a terrorist problem.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully.
Yeah, peacefully.
Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Yeah, peacefully. We ended up killing a bunch of other people, so I wouldn't say that's a peaceful solution. All right. Throw him on the moon. That's not it. Scans have revealed a derelict freighter in the mid-stage orbital decay. Your salvage team boarded a vessel and determined it has been attacked by raiders. There was little of value still aboard, but the team did find a Prothean data disk. So it's the Varianta system. Let's see, journal. We need those. Cerberus, which is beyond Attican Traverse. Let's see, we already did. Okay, another bot. I hate frickin' bots. I hate those stupid things. There we go. Let's see, valuable minerals. We got Geth Attack, Geth Incident, Prothean Data Discs. That's the unusual readings. Let's see. Artemis Tau. Okay, so you have to go to Hades. Oh, Gamma Sigma. Genma Sigma cluster. Hans system. Yeah, Han's a system, not a man, so... Yeah, we'll need to take a peek at that and see what we can hit. Nope, that's not it. Where is the planet? Trabin? Alright, we could take a look at Trabin. Let's do the Trabin system. Come on. there. Let's take a peek. Excuse me. Okay, we'll take you, and we'll take Rex with us. Of course, we gotta drop the tank. Hot drop it. This be it. Let's see. I wonder if this is the same one. So let's see. Oh yeah, Rex needs points. There we go, 6 of those. There we go. We just need to boost 2 of his weapon capabilities. Let's give him something new. Here we go. He's running a scimitar. Here we are. Heavy armor This is heavy armor Krogan. Nah. Okay, so let's take a look at the map, shall we? Oh, we've already... Oh, I think I remember this. This was the survey region. I think. Ah. Yeah, I think I remember. There's the Turian wreckage, research base. This was the excavation. Sometimes that happens. We miss something. But hey. We can always go back and figure out what we missed, especially when it comes to, you know... Never hurts to recap. Because I like looking through some of this stuff, and we can see, if you see that little thing right here, it means it's been surveyed. Yeah, I like this thing, as I said. Just all-terrain super buggy. La-da-da, we are on our way, and there's a piece of mineral we need.
Heading out.
All right, let's do the survey, and we found uranium. There we go. Huh. There we go. That's a lot of money. I believe is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. That's all the surveys. So let's return back to the Normandy. So we now know that was Traben. So now we know that. Because later in the game, we want to find a lot of that resources. A lot of it carries over. Let's see, we were in Traben, so let's see, there's gotta be Han, Edmos, Ploba. Ah, yeah. You recovered a strange object orbiting Ploba. Chief Engineer Adams and Tali tried to unsuccessfully deter origin. They did find that they did find one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writing store within. Edmos. Ah, we found hydrogen. Gecko, nope, that ain't it. Let's get that last one here. Hunador, nothing. Never hurts to explore a little bit of the area. We got Anateus, Dees. Huh. Alright, we found Dees. So let's continue. Let's see, we got Jatar. Nope, that's not a terrestrial. That's not something we can explore. Nereum. Terrestrial world and atmosphere. Ah, titanium. Yeah, just call us we're just part of a survey. Raisha. Scans of Raisha revealed odd unmanned shuttle. You salvage team found Turian goods aboard, all marked with the Trident Colony insignia. Cleansel. Ooh. Kennesaw. Okay, hold on a moment. I'll be quick. I gotta really go, so be right back, folks. I'll be quick.
Oh, that was just that's a clippable kill right there. That's our clip of the week.
Works. Let's see if he said the line, because it's funny. Watch. Because he's gonna say the line. Alright. Ah, this. He said it! I'm back, yeah. That was pretty awesome, having him say target Godzilla. So why don't we land here? That should be decent. So let's land here. So we're gonna take Talizora with us, of course, and let's take Garrus. Why don't we bring some new stuff for Garrus, shall we? Let's see. There we go. Equalizer could be good. I always make sure to basically break our Omni tool. He's the only Turian, so it deals with this. So let's see, where should we go? Map 1. Syndicate Hideout. There's also Anomaly. Debris. No, what the heck? Alright, sorry about that. Ended up getting a message. Hold up, just need to take care of that. Hold on a moment. I think... Hold on a moment. I need to... Okay, first, let's go take a look here. Why don't we go take a look here where that syndicate headquarters is? Looks like we found the location. Gotta deal with that. And sorry about the wait. I got a random... I don't like it. I always hate getting those random messages. Especially when you're basically doing some, wrong number or whatever kind of thing. This time it was a message number. I'm complaining, just, hey. Sheesh. Alright, we need survey number. There we go. Platinum. Damn. Wonder if it can make games. Yeah, either way. Let's see, we got that. So we should be getting close to that syndicate headquarters. There it is. Hi! Bye, Rick. Bye, Rick. Barely even scuffed the paint. Come on. Let's see, where the heck are you? So this is another one of those underground cave networks. I think we're in a, now we're in a commercial break, an actual commercial break, so be right back, folks. You think? Hey, chat, take a look. So I heard you guys like mudkips. Here's a whole horde of them. Ooh, I wonder what the word he's gonna say. Can you guess what word he's gonna probably say, folks? Make your choice. Sid, want to play some fetch? Who's a good dog? You're a good dog. I got a feeling I know what I'm gonna choose. And for those wondering, okay, I guess we got our choice, and that's the one. So with that, who's a good dog? You're a good dog.
Oh goodness, yes, I am a good dog. Fantastic stuff.
And we got another healing helm. Okay, that's decent. So now we got 2 of those things. That's good, actually.
Alright. We'll find that out later. Anyway, let's get ourselves back.
Take cover! Enemy is everywhere!
Eat this!
Ow!
of dealing some carnage. One down.
I'm on it.
I will destroy you, she says as she gets headshotted. Defeated. Eleanor was right. These guys have quite the operation going on, but all it's gonna change. One down, just one more to go.
Think we got him, Commander.
Good. So we already got that. So why don't we go take a look around and see what we can find? At least we didn't have any casualties, so that's a plus. Ooh, hello. Somebody's been holding out on me. Aid station, Metagel. There we go. We got hello. Easy to decrypt. There we go. Pistol, a sniper rifle, the Striker 5. This guy's been these criminals have been really holding on some good stuff. 2 pistols. Those guys were really holding out on some good stuff. I'm serious, man. Oh yeah, I've been messing around with... Uh-oh. Whoa! Note to self, never be careful of that. Anyway. Oh, that's not... That leads to a dead end. See, could we find anything in here? There we go. Yeah, we can go through here. Anything special? Negatory. Alright, nothing. Alright. I believe that's it. That's one criminal lord dead. Well. We found discs in the Hades Gamma system, so we need to go to Gemini Sigma. So while we're here, why don't we just do some missions and clean out some junk? almost ready. Let's see what we can get. I hope you're also doing well, Larry. I know you're lurking, but, you know, want to know how you've been doing. Beep. Okay, that was stupid. Here we are, crash probe. We got exoskeleton and a cryo explosive. Oh, thanks for crash probe. Neat. Alright, now we go here, see what we can find. Please not let it be another. I would like to be able to go to somewhere that's not a frickin' pressure maw. Damaged escape pod. The old footprints leading away from the escape pod, but no signs of survivors. Hello, what's this?
Moving out.
Alright, looks like we found something. Mummified Solarian. We got the dead traveler has a League of One medallion. When he found it and what was trying to do with it is unclear. Oh, we got a Banshee 4. That could actually be useful. It's all Avenger junk. There we go. Journal. So we got a League of Medallion. If I could find another Solarian ID tag, that could be helpful. Okay, so we found one of those. So the next one should be here. There we go. The last one, and then we can get off this rock. There it is. Oh, beryllium.
Moving out.
That's a beryllium deposit. There we go, survey. And we found some light metal beryllium. Neat. Yep, let's get back to the Normandy. We've already been to Trilix and we got a few bits of new resources. Hooray! We got Klena. Let's go to Raisha. Neriu. Jatar. Nope. Let's see. How about the next one here? Gremar. Nope. Always make sure to double check what you find before you depart. Because heaven knows. There's Anateus, there's Hades Gamma. Let's head back to Artemis Tau. I want to see what we can find. Voyager cluster, Gap Jet. We have to jump systems, and I don't mind doing a little bit of some mini missions. Let's see, Phaistos, nope. RMI, Therium, we've already been there. Zakros. Right, we already been to Phaistos, let's see. There it is, and Akane, yep, there he is. Akaneus, we got nitrogen. Let's see, we know it's Caucasus, Sparta. Tremaine, nope. Eotus, Eldolus. All right, let's see. We might as well land. Let's see what we can find. Wait, I think we've been on this planet. Map. Yep, we've been on this. Back out. We've already been on Eldolus. That was not anticipating that. Oh well. That was where we fought the first treasure maw. Otakama. We can go to Macedon. I want to see what we can get before we progress to the next. Shargila. Yeah, we'll bring that. Oh yeah. Oh hello. What did we get? Medal of Exploration 3. Not bad. Yeah, we're on Shargila, so that should help us suit a bit. I'm on. we go. Bypass, exoskeleton, photon rounds. Let's get back in now. For those wondering, whenever we're dealing with these areas, when they say exohazard, it usually indicates... Hold up, let's take a look at the journal. I guess that might be it. Let's move on. I hope everyone's doing ourselves well, watching out. A little later on, once we get halfway. Oh, we leveled up. Okay, we see a pirate here. There's a pirate there. So first, Tally, I need you to use Overload. I want you to sabotage them. Ashley.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, you nearly had me shoot you.
Fire in the hole!
Okay, that scratches all of them. Man, dog. Okay, let's see. All right, time to rescue a hostage. Now that eats a lot of that. There we go. We'll need to figure out what to add for modifiers later on if I can find out how to modify my weapons. All right. Open door. Chameleon tool, huh? Banshee does... Okay, the tsunami does better. Okay. There we go. All right, that'll work. Scimitar 4. Nobody's here in this area. I don't get it. Before we go, why don't we try and take a look? I'm trying to figure out what the heck. We look like we got here a little either early or whatever the heck it is, but we'll figure out. Nothing in here, or maybe there was. Is there? Nothing right. Ah, right. There we go. Advanced shield should help us out. Guess there's nothing down here. We better get ourselves moving. Well, that's weird. Maybe it was just one of those moments you could hit and then explore. Oh well, thought it was something.
Eat this.
Whoa, that was a waste of a grenade. What? Talk about
Hostile contact.
Oh, we got another bogey. Oh, hi. He tried a GTR vehicle. Oh, embarrassing. I hear somebody's here. So let's see. We got. Where do we head here? And then we can move on from this area. thorium. There we go. Thorium deposit found. Now we will go to this mountain range. Not yet. We make a little bit of money every once in a while with this stuff, and of course, thanks to our equipment, we make a lot more. What is this? Hello? That's new. Okay, this is new. Oh. Oh, never mind. So that's just level 3 junk. We got an Asari capsule. Oh, matriarch writing. Dillanaga's writing. Huh. Well, that was a surprise. I was not anticipating one of those. Alright, so let's take a look at the next map. We still got one right here. Let's see, doop-a-doop. And I bet you're basically wondering, hey, why in the world are you basically using the map in order to guide through it? What's the point? Isn't there fun about exploring? I said, I don't mind the exploration part. I just rather... The game gives you a bit of an incentive reward whenever you complete missions. And that involves... Spoiler alert, how should I put it?
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Alright. I see it. Yeah, so that red area is beyond the operational area. We don't want to risk that. At least you won't get nuked by the whole thing. No, don't try to hover when you're trying to climb up a mountain.
Redeploying.
More uranium. And we got more uranium. Neat. Right, the last one, according to this, should be around... Let's see, right here. Should be here. Let's see what we can get.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Louise. There it is. I wasn't even going past the operational area. I mean, I'm not even in the red. There we go. Magnesium. There we go. We successfully deposited magnesium.
Finally, some action.
Turn back to La Normandy, and we should be good. There we go. All right. We got 3 out of 10. We got... Oh, we got all the gases we need. That's neat. We need at least 13 of those. Alright, let's see. So we gotta go to the Strenunis system. We got Shargila, which we took care of that. Otavig, we don't need that. Argolis. Kepler, Hawking, Ida. Okay. Okay, Yangit system. Since we're the closest there, we'll go to the Yangits to deal with that Cerberus incident. No, not that! Whatever. Can't believe I pushed it too quick and I ended up doing that. Talk about annoying. Let's see, come on. Gamma, Voyager. Alright, we got Yansk. Now we can head to the here.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Alright, we got a new mission. So we got, we're in the Yank system. Ultramir, what do we get here? You detect a weak signal coming from the far side of the planet. Ultramir jokingly brought the Normandy around, and your salvage team picked it up from a small escape pod trapped in orbit. There was a long dead Turian inside, along with a personal item and a Prothean disc. Triggear. Orbit large deposit of beryllium. Rincharto, nope, not it. Binthu. Okay, Patagiri, that one gives us thorium. We'll go Binthu. course, we're gonna need Tally for this. Tally, and of course, Garrus. Right, Garrus gets 3 points, so... Let's see, UNSC Rogue VI, that's in... Oh, the local cluster. Okay, so I guess we'll have to make a return. Oh, okay, we're on the right path then. First, we better go, let's see, there's Anomaly, Research Outpost, Research Facility. Let's head here first. Guess we found the Cerberus base. That's one turn down. Let's enter here and see what we're dealing with. Right, let's see. There we go, we got a pistol, shot, and a shotgun. So why don't we give some equipment to Garrus? So let's see. Yo. Alright, Stinger. Tech cooldown bonus and a cipher tool. There we go. Let's continue. I want to see what we can get our hands on. La-da-doo. La-ba-doo, la-ba-doo, da-da-doo, doo-ba-doo, 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 doo-ba-doo. That's Arachni. Show your face.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on the ship.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
so that was a Rachni. Kinky. For those wondering, that lobster thing is, one of those things are pretty dangerous lore-wise. What are they? We'll figure that out once we get deeper into the story. Yeah, that's just Cerberus. They're basically a bunch of douche nozzles, if you want my book of opinion. Anyway. So we move on to the next location. Okay, this is new. A pyramid. That's a pyramid doing all the way over here. Oh, we're in an ad break. Ad break it is. So we'll be right back. These messages.
But hopefully this should help out, so... Oh!
Alright, that works out well. Oh, this is interesting. A depiction of the fruit Pokemon Serena and the Scarecrow Pokemon Cactur. Some have chosen to explore the figures of Pokemon so different than humans in order to better understand the anatomy and to explore the nature of the hearts of mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we found the origin of DeviantArt. Pokemon. Okay, so now we know that that breaking the statues is the objective. Alright, now we know. The only other way would be to is to kill one of my own. Looks like the commercial's back, so let's get ourselves back in the swing of things, folks. I think it's been a while. Yeah, and the power of save scum always helps. Anyway, since it's been a while, why don't we do our shout-outs first off? I know Lizard Guy's been here, so we'll do him. He'll be doing Tabletop Simulator. He would be doing his usual of Alan Wake 2, but he's gonna be busy with a certain thing. Come on. Is the thing down already? Hold up. Let's try again, shall we? Come on. Oh, there we go.
You know, when I'm doing the Devil Breach thing, totally grabbing her tits, I'm just saying.
Yep, that's definite Larry. He likes to play some action game. Zaruk Windcaller is next with Jagged Alliance 2. Seriously. Zaruk Windcaller is distracted.
I hope someone saw what happened. I just pulled out a box of grenades, threw it at that Ogryn's back, and killed him.
Yep. They like to do some fun stuff. Next, Napalm X5. They've been playing. Seriously, I think my thing has having issues. Oh wait, wrong one. Let's see, will it work?
Nikki.
There we go.
Oh. Oh. Hoosha. Oh. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's calling the turtles, that rat.
Figures as much.
Oh, he's charging.
Yep. Oh. He's charging his laser. Okay, yep. That was charging. Of course, next up, of course, we got Lover's Oasis. They were playing, just chatting.
Alright.
They too like to play RPGs as well.
Yeah, you do, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, fucking nice. Sniped him right off the goddamn side there.
Yep, that definitely works. And last but not least, Cryos the Avalug. Of course, they were playing Tumbles. Here they are playing Eagle. Yep, they like to do other stuff, but remember, if you or anyone you know is a streamer, don't be afraid to ask for that shout out. Logic arrest. If I could find a way to get up here, maybe we can find something on top of that pyramid. Prothean Pyramid. There's a few children's toys in some ragged clothes stuffed inside the top of this monument, along with a Prothean data disk. Kinky location to basically put children's toys, but hey, we found a pyramid in the middle of nowhere. Talk about craziness. Crazy, ain't it? But then again, aliens don't seem to give a rat's butt about where they put their stuff. I mean, for all we know, at the time, this could just be could be some kid's toy place, or for all we know, it could be like a kid's treehouse. For all we know, could you imagine 100 years from now, a post-apocalyptic Earth, a bunch of cockroaches find a building and they think it's the tomb of a king when it's just some kid's play place? Right, let's see what we get. We get more uranium. There we go, metal survey and uranium. Next stop, this area. Facility up ahead. Okay, that took care of the turrets. There's facility number 2. Let's go here and deal with the sitch. Let's see. Nothing. More Cerberus. Shudmonk. Hello. Husks. That cannot be good. Biotic amp, Unity amp, and heavy armor Phoenix. You know what? I'm taking the Phoenix. Nah, I like the Onyx. That'll be good for Ashley, I think. Ignition, fusion explosive. There we go. Medium armor, light armor, Phoenix. Whoa, hi! There we go, more Phoenix equipment. Alright, at least we're getting some good deciphering because we get some good old resources. A lot of Phoenix equipment. Yeah, a lot of Phoenix equipment. Hello. Are you still here, buddy? There were no sign of Kako among the creeping corpses. He must be in the other lab in the area.
I wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base.
Oh, I definitely know.
Contacts, Commander.
Alright, there we go. Let's get ourselves out of here. But seriously, this is just how desperate these Cerberus guys are anyway. Anyway, let's do this. Get ourselves ready, steady, and moving, and let's get on. Alright, so let's see. We got one last spot we gotta deal with. So the next spot we gotta deal with this is... Come on. Alright, so now that we got that, so map. We got the map, we have the map, got the map, got the map, got the map. That was close. I thought we were gonna tilt over. Anyway, let's get that let's get that palladium. There we go. Heavy metal. Of course, we got one last area to head to, which is the research facility up here. This is the last Cerberus facility, but looks like we gotta level up. There's only medium armor assassin. There we go. One last location. Right, let's deal with the last and see what this last facility, if we can find it, is.
Shields disabled. I'm hit. Now it gets fun.
Charging up.
One last stop to make, Shepard. We owe Kahoku that much. Negative contacts.
Right, that should work. You check for a pulse but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The nail marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Shepard, over there. It's Admiral Kahoku.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Yep. Yeah, that sucks, really. See, journal. So we know what happened, so that poor fella's dead. It really sucks, honestly. Let's get the debris and then we'll get out of here. Because we need to finish this mission no matter what. And then I think what we'll do is we'll wrap up one of the other main missions. There we go. Come on. So we found debris right here. Oh ho ho! I think that's all. That's all of them. Yep. So we gotta head back to one of the clusters. You found the location of a Cerberus head to the Nephron cluster in the Columbia system.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years.
Shit. This is terrifying.
The Council would call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, so we get Agabum, Denusia, Tremar. Scans found orbit large concentration nitrogen. Sabin gives us, Turian insignia. While scanning on the planet Cybin, you discover a large mine grid of geosynchronous orbit. With the help of Navigator Presley, your recon team recovered a small unmanned probe marked with the Quandrum Outpost insignia. Polonium. There we go, come on. There we go. We better find that Alliance homing beacon quick, otherwise... What's the name of the map again? Oh, H-Binium. There we go, that should help us out. Let's move on. I don't want to... Hopefully we don't deal with those dang bombs or whatever the heck we gotta deal with.
Mine shaft. That's the source of the signal.
A trap. It has to be.
I agree. This thing didn't crash. Somebody moved it here.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
I'm surprised they didn't even add
All right, Shepard.
They should be able to have the they should be able to have whatever it is. But yep, we found the location. Okay, we gotta keep an eye out. Usually I was expecting them to have at least the mask, but that's an animated error. But hey, this is EA we're talking about. I just hope to God they didn't decide to tamper with the nuke. Because these things are bombs. And it ain't fun if they blow up, if they turn us all into smoldering craters. There it is. Hopefully we can open that door.
Charge. Someone did that on purpose.
Shepard, at last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
You don't remember me. No matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I've fought. My name is Ilanos Heliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster.
Oh yeah, backstory.
The one blamed when it failed. Failed because of you. Your damnable holding action.
My crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
We'll find a way out of here.
I rather doubt.
For those lore, he's the leader of the Skillian Blitz.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Yeah, it cost us a lot of gel, but it was worth it. At least we wouldn't get killed. That's a benefit. Oh yeah, he did blow a hole through it. Yeah, that works well. Oh. There we go. That should work. There we go. All right, that should help us out a bit. Come on. Oh, there's our vehicle. We can make a mad dash for that. I can basically get there and we can just mow them down. Get in the Mako. Mako. Maybe next time you'll learn a lesson not to... Holland went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. A pity to end it like this. For him, at least. Now that you're above ground, your suit radio has reestablished connection with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. Well, serves the little... Well, serves him right. I mean... He more or less tried to kill me, and now he did. Maybe you should learn a lesson. If you're gonna kidnap a guy, make sure you lock his vehicle. All right, let's see. We got this, and Let's move here and get moving. Hooray! Whee! Hopefully we can get some more resources, among other things, but fun fact, those little missions might play something a bit, and it, depending on your background... Scavenger corpse, eh? Terrain insignia recovered. The body is a long way from anything and appears to have been here for quite some time. On the body is a book of drawings, including one of the Siglar outpost insignia. Now we got a few of them. Next we got is like 3 of those. Sorry, it's Artemis Tau. Macedon and Artemis Tau, so we got 3 of those valuable minerals. We're halfway with the Earth, and we got... Okay, we need to think, so let's see, where the heck are we supposed to go? Alright, so come on. Looks like we hit another area. Maybe we can find something of value. What's this? A corpse? Huh. Brushing away the carbonized on the door of the contragravity speeder, you see the Neo brand's name. Judging by the chart and the record, it's been here since the star's last variable peak. The corpse is wearing the remains of an expensive suit. It appears to be melted antique aviator goggles. I guess someone was going on a joyride and then died. That usually happens. Now let's get the last junk we need. There we go. We'll go here. And then after that, we can proceed to one of the main missions. I want to see what we can get. Yep. here. I need to see if we can... Whoa, 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 weird. Oh, I think I see something. No, that's just divot. There we go, come on. Woo! Ouch. Let's see. Survey minerals. All right, more beryllium. Okay, that's one survey there. Come on. Let's see, number 2 should be here. Actually, why don't we take a look here? Are we stuck? Oh, joy, we're freaking stuck. Wait, no. Maybe there could be a way we can get around this if I can find a way. Yep, I think as long as we could stay within the range of the area of the mission objective line, we could be fine. There we go. I think it's working. We got it. We got it. Yep, it's working. It's working. Yes, finally, we met it. We scaled. This is the first ever time I've ever scaled a freaking mountain. This is always the tricky part when you have to drive these things. I'm just happy that we took that out. And we got a mineral deposit up ahead. I like getting minerals. It's basically it's also a good way, because look at this. Never been swimming that many credits in a while. And we got magnesium. Come on. Alright, let's see what we get. should give us one last mineral run.
I'm on my way.
Samarium. And of course, Samarium. That's the last thing on this planet. We better get back to the rogue. Let's take care of that rogue VI before it turns. Yeah, we better deal with that rogue VI before something else happens, so come on. Yeah, we better return to the Sol system, back to Earth, to get deal with the rogue VI situation. Yeah. Luna, this is the one. An early source of helium-3, Luna is now a mine for minerals using space habit constructions. 24 major stations have been constructed on Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all on the lunar surface. Alright, we're gonna take Tally, Ashley. And there we go, right on Earth, so we're basically on the moon. And no, we are not whalers. Let's go first to this area. I wonder what part of the moon we're part on it. Lunars. I missed it. What was my clip? Oh, so you were fighting a giant demon flower and saying that you were going to use your ninja power to grab her tits or something. That's what mentioned. There we go. Yep. It could have been Ninja Gaiden, but it was that. But MC4, yeah, that could be it. But yeah, that's pretty good. We just managed to deal with a lot of crazy stuff, including a conspiracy, so we're on the moon at the moment, because we have to deal with a rogue VI that's causing problems. commercial break, so be right back. Be right back. Hey, we figured it out, so... Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my... Oh shit, Rhino! Keep people do 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 do. Just keep on moving ahead. No time for guesses, follow my path instead. Just do shit. Take on it and set me free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will. Holy shit, that's a snowball. Do 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 do. Follow me. Oh yeah.
Well, that takes care of that, so we go.
I sacrifice Aqua Dragon, Blackland's Fire Dragon, and Moisture Creature to summon Obelisk the Tormentor! Commercial break is now out of the way. Let's get ourselves...
Uh-oh.
Oh yes, Obelisk the Tormentor. I like this one. Go, Obelisk! Show Blue Eye's Ultimate Dragon why you're called the Tormentor! Destruction Flash! Yep, I had to do that just for the sake of it. Now anyway, we better deal with those with that Gladys. Yeah, sorry about the turrets, they could bill me. Actually, they could build the Alliance. Power junction. Whatever. Shotgun, assault rifle, a thunder. Okay, we got a few of those, so let's see. Spectre training. Oh yeah, Tally's gonna need that. And now that we got that out of the way, let's continue. Open up. Let's see, nothing here. Whoa! Robots! Damn it! I was not expecting giant killer robots. But then again, it said AI, so I thought we already took care of most of all the other stuff. Oh, we have to do the whole thing all over again? Really? Fine, you want to be that way? We'll be that way. Alright, we're gonna save this just in case, because I don't want to have to deal with this. Anyway, let's see. Now we just do this. Oh, there we go. Okay, now that we got in, that way we don't have to repeat the same thing all over. Okay, we got tsunami. Let's see, you got the firestorm. All right, Phoenix. All right, hold up. Need to double check something. Still trying to figure out. Come on, behave. Hold up. Come on. Need to figure out that. Come on. Okay, hold up. I think I figured it out. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's the X finally. Okay, now we just gotta watch out for the robots. Alright, we got some new stuff. Rail extension and kinetic buffer. That actually worked. Nothing here. Power junction, power junction. Maybe there's a way we could deal with it. Oh, here we are. Data port. Alright, so it's not, so we can't do much of anything. So what's the journal here? Rogue VI. Okay. Alright, it's a destroy the conduits of each of the 3 VI cores. Okay. Now we fix. Okay, so we had to just blow up these things. The lights of the optical mainframe flicker and die. The first of 3 computing clusters from VI is offline. That worked out just a little bit well. Too well, to be honest. Oh, there's another one here. Ooh, an Avenger. There we go. And we'll save here just in case. Let's get ourselves ready. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Number 2, and get ourselves ready. More junk. There we go. Striker in a tsunami. Hold up. Okay, that'll work. Oh, I see. I could actually empty those things. Perfect. Reuse, reduce, reuse, recycle. Perfect. Okay, that'll work. Now I figured out how to mod weapons, I can now choose which ones to build. Stiletto and an equalizer. Hold up. Keep an eye out, I see robots. Here they come. That worked out really dang well. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. go. We're almost ready. Alert, connect barrier powering up throughout the bunker complex. I'm guessing one of those barriers.
Huddle up.
Alright, let's see. Clusters of the VI is offline. Well, that scratches one of them, so that's basically dealing with a computer. Me, I would have just, my answer I would have done this is simply just, I would just unplug it and reset it, but hey, if these guys got the disposable income to blow up the computer, then so be it. Alright, we're almost on the last one. The last, number 3. Gosh darn it. Whatever. I can easily just, if all else fails, Omni-gel it. There we go. A raptor, huh? Alright, let's see. Raptor, nope. That only does 2, and that's damage per second with an accuracy rating.
Get down.
Those bots were going nuts.
All patched up.
At least now we know where the last door is. Just have to go there and that should be it. Unplug Gladys and that should be, and there's an Earth problem. Additional security drones powering up. Uh-oh. Keep an eye out for those auto drones. took care of one, so that's all the drones.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Negative contact.
There we go. A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hard suit heads-up display interprets it as a series of zeros and ones. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies into the lights of the final VI cluster. Specialized class archived. Your specialization treat will replace your base squad class in the talents on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base will transfer over to your specialization class. Oh, hello. Shock Trooper. Yeah, so we got the ability, instead of Soldier, we get Shock Trooper.
Think we got him, Commander.
I did not know they gave that. I knew you didn't get much of any ability, you just got a mission, that was it. But I guess they must have added something as an incentive so players can... Either way, that takes care of it. Let's get out of here. We completed the mission. Let's see, do we have all the other locations? Make sure we got all of them. That should be it. We'll get the last location, which will be that one region of space, and then we can move on to one of the major missions. It's always tricky and interesting when you have to go through the whole map in order to find what you're looking for. Here we go. Begin manual basis. Darn it. There we go. Incendiary and cryo rounds. That should be all. So back on the Normandy. We got some new stuff. Yay. Eros and Novaria. We have to go to Nepheron in the Voyager cluster. Oh, and head to Nepheron in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. There it is, the Columbia cluster. That was the one we were looking for. No, we found some good value, and that's a good thing. No, we found Nepheron. Let's take a look at the survey before we leave. Medallion recovered. Ah, League of One medallion. Columbia, no Orthager. Samarium. Here we go. This is what we're looking. Nepheron. You got that. So let's go deal with that. There we go. Land. We gotta deal with Nepheron now. Oh, we already found our first one. Garrus gets 2 of those, so we're gonna do... Survey missions give us a lot of resources, among others. There we go. We get thorium. There we go. Large deposit of thorium. Come on, get up here. There we go. Can we now? Whatever the heck we're looking for. See mappers, and it's right, yeah. I'm sorry about that, just trying to figure out how we can get up here. Come on! Okay, palladium. There we go. Deposit palladium. Number 3 should be around here. Ah, shit. And we can get out. As I said, sometimes this thing likes to drive, but on occasions it behaves like a stubborn minecart. I'm on. Oh, there we go, number 3. I always like doing these little missions because they'll help you out, and as I said, one of the gimmicks I'm going to explain a bit in Mass Effect is whatever, as I said before, any actions you bring carry over. So if you complete, 100%ing as many of the side quests you get makes your game unique. go. And beryllium. Alright, let's see. Move through here. There we go, come on. Okay, looks like we're almost right up to that other area. See, what do we have here? Ah, salvage. More energized and tungsten rounds. Next up location would have to be here. Looks like there's the laboratory. Huh, funny how we always have to do the little detours to get around. There we go. I just like how you just hit these guys and they just go flying off. Overkill much? All right, let's get some equipment. There we go. Let's see, mod. Let's see. There we go. Time to enter the building and do some damage. This is what I like about modifications. Yo, come on. Oh shit. is. That took care of you. Sheesh. Well, at least I took care of that. So let's see. We got door here. Let's see, medical station. Oh, Quarian. Let's see, we could get her better armor. Oh, this is better. Phoenix 5 should be able to... There we go. Always replace her armor with whatever they got. And we got 4 points of those, so let's see. I could put... Carnage, and of course... There. Oh, wait, duh. Garrus needs a little bit of a boost too, so... Oh yeah, her. There we go. Now we just take a look around. Oh, hello. Med kit. Okay, med gel. That's not much of a problem. Let's see what we can yoink from... Let's see what we yoink from you. Firestorm and all the others. There we go. More tools. I'm a little loot goblin. What the hell happened here? Oh, terminal. You cautiously press a few buttons and alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hard suits and neural computers. Its memory's wiped, the computer shuts down, the files are sure to be encrypted, but you got time to crack them. Well, that worked out excellently. Oh, hello. That's an aid station. More metagel. But that completes one of our missions, so with that out of the way... we need to go to Artemis Tau and the Macedon system. So let's go do some rescuing operations and deal with that sitch. So let's get the heck out of here and then... Okay, we're almost ready. This is pretty cool, I gotta say myself. So we're out of here. Oh yeah, duh. Yeah, we got another commercial break kicking in, but I'm just gonna be messing around with this, and then we're departing for the next mission. Not much is there, just hey. We got ourselves some other stuff too. And most of the time, I'm guessing I don't got much of anybody doing or any lurkers, among others. Well, there it is. Mummified Solarian. Yay, okay, League of One. Alright, so we got Sorry Writing, Valuable Minerals, Turret Insignia. Let's see, Turret and Valuable Minerals. We're almost got the light Earths, but, League Medallion, Solarian ID tag. I think that's all of them, if that's it. Let's head over here for one last test. I want to see what's on that side. Might get more experience. Oh shit, that's a... Those things are tech. We just ran into another Thresher Maw. Sheesh. Yeah, that explains what happened to the last group. They probably got wrecked in a Thresher Maw nest. Ooh, Mercenary 4. Tungsten and cryo rounds. Oh, that takes care of all of them. That's all of them. Yep, that is all of them. Back to that and Artemis Tau and the Macedons. We need to head to Macedon and rescue those Asari. It says right here. Alright, so we gotta go to the Macedon system and Artemis Tau.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities. Who are you and who do you represent? Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Program. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Oh boy, this is a piece of
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Oh boy, this is tough.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Oh boy.
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
Hold up. That could be an interesting thing, because if they're going after Cerberus...
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
As much as basically I'd like to do that, I ain't risking... Artemis Tau... Macedon. I think we were in Macedon. Come on. Oh, right, Rex. So let's see. We could do this. Let's see, we could give him... There we are. Oh boy. Yeah, well. Anything's better than the equipment he's rocking. There we go. Soulless amp. Alright, now we just... I think now I remember, we were here before. I guess we must... This must have been it. I guess we were in that area. I just thought basically it's there, so it has to be the smart area. Hope it's not a bug, because I'd be pissed if it is a bug. Okay, we gotta find where the heck it is, because here it is. So let's try again. Maybe we can find something. Okay, she's... Oh, there we go. Investigate. You discovered evidence that the Asara are leading these slavers as and are important ambassador to the Citadel and our sisters. You should return to Presidium and warn Natara about this. Okay, so it was right there all along. I was just stupid enough to, I was just too stupid to basically forget that you had to deal with that. At least now we know the mystery. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, we still got hostile takeover. Alright, the first one, we already went to Hades Gamma, so now we gotta go to Gemini Sigma. Alright, Gemini Sigma. There we are, Gemini Sigma. There's Ming and then Han. Over here, we could also take a look and dig up other stuff we can do, then return. Then we'll wrap up the rest and head back to the Citadel space to get some. Let's see, there's Paraven. Matriarch's writing recovered. Ah, yes. Dylanaga's writing. That should be perfect. This. Ooh, beryllium. A lot of beryllium. Okay, we found Mabagon. Huningo. Let's take care of this. Mabagon. Here we go. There we go, Mabagon. We'll do the usual, take care of the rest, and then we'll wrap up, deal with the last mission, that's it. So, of course, we're gonna take Tally with us. And we'll take Udnot Rex with us. It's a level 2 hazard, so we can't really stay there for too long. Okay, come on. Almost got it. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect, perfect. Excellent. We managed to make it up. Oh, hello.
You lead. I'll follow.
All right, let's see. Survey minerals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got... Oh, it's gold. Sweet, sweet gold. Looks like we found another thing here. Mummified Solarian. We got, among them is identification dog belonged to Captain Shrunka, one of the Solarian soldiers in charge of hunting down the League of One. Okay, we got that. If we can just make it over here, we'd be good. Now we're on equal terrain. Hopefully we don't run into anything lethal. Come on. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go find a way around the mountain since we can't scale it. Oh, there we go. Come on. We're almost there. We just gotta climb up. I hate it when it does this. I hate it when it does this. Come on. Come on. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Let's see. All right. All right, now that we're here, we can take a peek around, take a look at neutralize, and looks like we're making it. Ooh, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that was mostly terrifying. That was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Second crime lord defeated. Both undefeated Odell and Helen Blake will be overjoyed to learn these two. Well, at least that worked out well. So might as well take a peek and see what bounty we can claim out of this. Oh, hello. Security crate. Heavy armor human, Onyx Mark 5. Okay, that could work. We got a new modification. Shield modulator and high explosive. Looks like we got ourselves some good stuff. These guys have been really holding Override successful, and a chameleon tool. Solaris and a Unity amp. Let's see. Oh, that could be useful. So we got an Onyx 4. Let's see, we got Mercenary, which could be a bit better. Oh, that looks much better. Let's see, we can add a modification. All right. Now, the red armor is not that bad. I found decent, so let's continue on. We got that out of the way, so while we're here, we can do one last wrap-up, and then we can depart from that area, back to the Citadel space, complete some missions, and I could go fishing for better equipment. There we go. That should take care of the rest, and I think, hopefully, that should do well. Come on. Okay, back in the boat. Because we're going to have ourselves some fun, wrap up one last area, and I think once we do that, we'll... It's always good to do a little bit of side missions, and that's the one thing I like about Mass Effect. You can do any side missions you want, and bing, bang, boom, you're done. There we go. Hello. Let's see what we get here. Crash probe. There we go. Rail and incendiary. Next stop. Let's see the next part of the map. There we go, come on. Come on. We almost got it. We just gotta keep moving and all the others. It's always the tricky part when you have to deal with this, because you're always dealing with whatever the heck we're dealing with. Oh, compound. Looks like we found another area. Anything here? Nope. Alright, time to get the heck out of here. So let's go map. Last one, location we need to heat. Would happen to be... Come on. It would have to be here. And then we'll return back to Citadel space and look for some decent upgrades. Alright, come on. Come on, we almost got it. There we go, looks like we're almost there. Okay, looks like it could be another golden hit. This planet must be rich in gold. And of course, it's... Oh, never mind. It's cobalt. Alright, I thought it was gold there for a second. Alright, before we do, let's get ourselves ready, steady, and take care of the usual. So with that out of the way, before we proceed, we better get ourselves taking a peek at some of our other crew members, especially since we know a few people could do that. Because I need to find some decent equipment that could help.
Commander, good to see you.
All right.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Okay.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
Oh boy.
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
That's right.
I was making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
This is a good piece of lore.
To shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him.
There's a little bit of some story quests once you do those.
Ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Yep, we unlocked a new mission. So before we go, let's go complete one of our side quests. Go back to Citadel Space, get it over with, and then we can just take that, complete the missions, get it done, boom, done. Should work. Alright, now we got Mabagon, so we're gonna head... We'll head back here to this one later when we want to go... I might head back to Gemini Sigma and do a test on some of the areas, but let's get back to Citadel Space. Wait, Citadel... I might do something, but before we do that, I'm gonna pick out some other missions and get that done. Yeah, you gotta bring most of them with them once you get finished up, so once we do that, I might... Okay, there we go. Come on. That's saved, so the next one I'm gonna do is... go downstairs, deal with the sitch. Just talk to Rex as well, because I can unlock 2 of those missions, and then... because some of them are important, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Some of the missions will play another vital role once you play in the game. I know the one for Rex is going to be important because it kicks in a mission that's going to need to. And it's vital, because, spoiler alert, there are a few mission moments where certain things can happen. Let's go talk to Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Ooh.
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Ooh.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be.
Ooh.
Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well,
oh,
there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Oh, whoa.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You're trying to make me cry, Shepard. I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Oh boy.
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Oh boy.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Ooh, that's not a good thing.
He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
All right.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Yep, that's one of the things we got, and that's one of the core missions you want to do before you complete. Because I said each of them plays an important role and can shape events that lead to certain bases. And the core part about it is one of them, the Rex, will play a vital role later in the game. As well as for Garrus, let's just say we might not see the results of that until later. So let's go here. Let's see, we're gonna need some other people, so we'll take you and you. Because I'm gonna need to do some shopping for other stuff.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So the first we gotta do is head back. Here we go.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
That sounds a little dangerous. Family R, Sailoron, hostile takeover. Yeah, we got her, so let's see. Yeah, she's basically your ultimate biotic. Now we just gotta go first. All of it's on the Presidium, so... Let's see, we'll go... Embassies. Because one of them's there, and then we can finish up the rest. We're almost got ourselves ready. So we might need to help out with Garrus and that, and then move on to the main quest. That should work. Alright, let's see. We got here. That should give us a little bit. No, Nasana?
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Yep.
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family.
Oof.
Obviously.
Damn.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, wait, that's a lot of money and level ups. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. That should work. One last mission should do well. Looks like we ended up in a commercial break again, but I'm gonna push through and we'll be wrapping up soon. Guess we got in a whole exploration area, so I might be looking for some better equipment. Okay, let's go Presidium. We'll take it to the financial district. Here we are. Let's find that lady we met. If I can find her, that is. Oh, there she is. She's probably in that area. Let's see, hold up. Oh, Fortuna system. Shoot. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. I think what I'll do is we can go here, buy some equipment, get some licensed mod stuff, and then we can get some better stuff. See, because I got a tsunami. Bad. Alright.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Alright, come on.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Let's see upgrades. Let's see, kinetic stabilizer, ammo upgrade. Okay, grenade. Let's see, stimulant pack. I think it'd be best if we go either back to CSEC or... Alright, we can go wards, we can probably go to CSEC. That way I can get some better resources, among other things. Besides, it'd be good to get a good last-minute resource, then we can wrap up here. Let's see. Come on, I think we got it.
Hello, Commander.
Okay, come on.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Should be able to get some prototypes, so let's see. Okay, Arcanite technology. There we go. Pistol that's a hip whap. Oh well. I'll probably be doing a little bit of that, so let's save the game here. I think that should be it. Put that out of the way. Exit game. I think that should be it for tonight, unfortunately. But we're doing pretty well with Mass Effect, so... We did a lot of the side missions. We got 2 of Rex's and Garrus's missions we got to deal with. And then, after that, we'll be proceeding with the main story. Or at least some of the bonus stuff for now. So with that, yes, we're done. With that, if we can do this, let's get ourselves out of this area and back into the Bridge of the Absolution. Well, I'd say that's it for now. Come on, behave. There we go. It keeps doing that. Why do you keep doing that? There we go. Anyway, I believe that should be it. Little friendly reminder, as I said before, we will be wrapping up Super Robot Wars Y on Monday, hopefully. I want to complete most of the main story missions and get that over with. hopefully we can, you know, beat the end game, because 23rd, if we do that by then, we might be doing Helldivers on Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday will be Mass Effect. That'll give me some time to pick a new game for us. But I believe that's it for the week. I'll see you Monday, but remember, if you like what you see here, don't be afraid to hit that follow and subscribe. Ko-Fi is the way to go if you want to donate to me directly. Blue Sky is another way to chat with me, and archive for other things. Until then, I believe that should be it for now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Come on. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick and get something. But the funny thing is I did not anticipate to figure out how to mod, so it took me nearly there. But hey, it's better to get modded now, and come on, behave. I'm getting really fed up with this stupid Chrome not letting me activate or whatever. Behave. Come on, behave. There we go. I'm going to have to delete this. Maybe that should free up some space. Because we're going to shut down the usual things. Alright, now let's see. So let's get a raid ready. And I believe I know what we're going to pick. Let's see. We are going to choose. Who should we? Oh, why don't we pick? Let's go do with our good old friend Utterly Noah. We'll get him rated ready. You're already rating. Oh, yeah, there we go. Anyway, here's our message. This will be the raid message. I'm the Trojan Virus, and this otter's my favorite, and this is my favorite otter on the Citadel. Until then, guys, I hope you have yourself a good night, pleasant tomorrow, all that other stuff. Until then, have a good one and say hi to Noah for me. Until then, laters everybody. Laters.